Thought. 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
No, those trees and everything going up to the state line, is that done?
No,
Oh. I thought
they
that was
just did
already-
they did a survey on what they needed to get
We
done.
went to the Iowa border, clean to the border.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Really?
What?
Somebody cleaned it to the line, didn't they?
No, they stopped halfway up the creek
Oh,
because the Army Corps of Engineers got involved.
that's right, because it's a creek, not a ditch.
Mhm. Is it a creek or a creek?
Creek, upper creek.
One of them two.
A creek is muddy, a creek is.
Oh, it's 8:30.
Allegiance to the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everybody. We have a quorum. I will call the meeting to order. I will take a motion to approve the agenda and the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Rich.
Good morning.
I have an official quote for the fuel station we were looking at for the shop. There's some things that it doesn't include, which we knew we were gonna run. We have to run electrical to the fuel station, run a Cat 5 or whatever. The one thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pour a pad. They didn't include that in their cost, but, don't know how you guys feel about, should we, I don't know if there's a whole lot of other tank options or whatever, but the quote we got right now is for $279,000 installed system with everything we need other than our pad and running our electrical to it. I think that would include the fobs and things like that.
New tank,
Yeah, brand new tanks.
both places or just up here?
Just here, just at the news. So we'd have a new 8,000 gallon tank and a new 2,000 gallon tank. With. Yeah, I don't have everything in here. I didn't get a chance to look at all of it, but we'll have the right amount of dispensers for what we need. I'm gonna try to schedule a teams meeting with them maybe this week or next week, just to kind of go through everything and make sure it's got everything we need, but. I don't know.
Yeah, we should update Manly's software, put this, that key fob
Well,
system in Manly, shouldn't we? That's
Yeah,
been
I
fine.
mean, we could look at that. I guess we were just getting a quote for here. Because this system's gonna run most everything through it, but I know we do share down there too, and we can look at something a little bit different down there if we have to, but. Right now, I was just focusing on this one here.
Right.
I don't know what your thoughts are on the costs of it. They're the same group I used in Mitchell County, but we have a different system over there. It's just a basic pump, but since we're selling fuel to other departments, we need kind of a more pumped up system than just a pump and a meter on it, so. I'll get some more information from them. I don't know if the costs are something you guys wanna teeter on. Should I get more quotes? I mean, that's more labor than it is materials in the install, which is crazy, but everything's kind of pre-made, but they still gotta plumb everything together and make it work.
We put a pad down, are they doing the containment or are they double walled?
Whether we do a wall,
Okay,
so we'll probably put like a guardrail system around it to protect it.
Right, just keep vehicles.
And we can do that ourselves with.
But you don't need containment otherwise.
No, we won't need.
Cause you gotta do a wall, yeah.
Yeah, so. In addition to that, I've got two quotes for salt shed. One of them included everything, the other one didn't, so I'm waiting to hear back on that, but. I'll evaluate those a little bit more once I get, the one just didn't include any T-walls or any asphalt pad underneath. It was a company I found at the Iowa County Engineers Conference. I asked for a quote, well, they gave me a quote just for the building and not any foundation or any other kind of work, so I'll keep looking at those. I asked them for a request to get some other information on that, so we could compare the two, better, so. Just so you know that that's rolling, and then Colton and I are still working on our paving plans for Avenue Road basic materials quarry from Highway 9 south and around the loop to Fertile, so. I think we're gonna do, I think one of the bigger hangups right now is what we do at the entrance to the quarry. They've already got kind of a concrete pad there for an approach, and then I think what we'll do is I'm thinking of designing it such that we maybe have a 7-inch overlay on the main run north and south, and since Fertile doesn't allow truck traffic in, we'll thin it down to maybe 6 inches through there and kind of save some costs that way, so.
Do they take the old up or what do you do on that?
Pardon me?
You take the old up?
No,
You just
we'll
lay that.
put an air layer on top of it and go over the top. But because of the entrance there, we'll have to talk to BMC a little bit about what they plan on doing there, and they've been swinging around, so it'd be kind of interesting to find out for sure. If I don't know if they were planning on moving their scale or not, because they always kind of loop around in there and then,
They come out on the road and back in.
and then do we, yeah, so.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I wish there was a different solution for that.
Right, and then I plan on doing some shoulder widening on that road as well, like we've done everywhere else. Just to kind of control the maintenance, and then do we do something there where they loop around? We widen the shoulder out so they're not tearing up shoulder all the time cause they do swim rather wide, but. Just some more discussion with them.
You see some guys pull out on that shoulder and tarp their trucks.
Yeah.
Their end dumps or belly dumps or whatever. You'll see them out there rolling tarps. Yeah.
Which is, yeah, kind of dangerous.
It is
It's not.
kind of I'm surprised there's not more
Mhm.
problems.
Well, and
But
it really is a local road. It's not a farm to market route, so. It probably does not, I mean, there's a lot of truck traffic on it, but as far as any other traffic, I'm not sure that there's a lot, but anyway.
It's more than you think when you go down there to pick up a load of rock, even yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a few cars in there now, and for some reason.
Yeah. But, yeah, there's not a lot of houses along the route. It's just a shortcut route, but
Earlier too.
so, anyway, that's where we're at in secondary roads.
Is it hard to get a second bid on that first one?
Yeah.
I can do some search around and find out who else is available to control that.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get a second bid on that, see
Yep.
where it's at, so. Any other questions you guys got for Rich?
The thing with that is just the software itself is gonna be different, so it's kind of hard to compare what we want to. I'll
We'll
look
have
up,
to take that in account,
yep,
but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get
I'll
some.
throw out some feelers. Yep.
Thank you.
You bet.
Project updates. Is your building done?
Not got the keys yet. I talked with Jason on Saturday and he said this week he's gonna start to put pressure on the contractor. We're still holding payment from him, so.
I just was wondering if it was done yet or not, because I knew it was really close.
It's been really close for 3 months.
Anything else about,
Shouldn't they have to pay then? Cause wasn't there a fine fee, whatever,
It's just be a daily,
when was the?
like July?
July and then it was, we were supposed to do the punch list at the end of September.
hey,
Yeah, we just take that into consideration on the next project for that contractor.
That's what I think.
yes,
Cause it is just little things that he needs to do himself to come back to finish. All the subs that he had, everything they've done is done. It's little tiny things that we could do in 20 minutes for $10. And they,
would be nice to get moved in there.
But-
So. Any other project updates?
You guys saw that email from Jason, you did.
Yes, right.
Yep. Drainage. I seen. Well, here we got DD 14 to engage an attorney
That railroad
on the railroad.
crossing.
That 202,000, I think it was. I think we ought to gauge.
I'd talk to Ryan, I guess, and see if he's interested in sending a letter.
Yep.
Or contacting them, and they may, we have an unpaid bill of several hundred thousand, was it 200 something?
202,000, I think it was.
Right.
We're not the only ones that have trouble. It's at a meeting on Wednesday and a couple of the supervisors, each county's got they're going over. And it's like refusal to pay and
I'd say I'll make a motion to engage Ryan to, reach out to the railroad, try to get this payment situation figured out.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. I will reach out to him. I talked to him last week about some stuff and he should have brought it up. DD 10, we need to accept the engineer's report for annexation and reclass, and you guys got copies of that, so.
Make a motion to accept.
I'll second that.
I got a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. So we'll set a hearing date for the annexation and reclassification for DD 10.
Did they have any suggestions? Did they?
I talked to
Jacob?
Jacob. And he said if we could set that one and then the other one for the change for next week, the 14, but we'll do that next week. For March 30th, if we could do DD 10.
I don't see anything the matter with
Because
that.
he said you're gonna have to have time to enter all that. He said it's a lot.
March
But-
30th?
Yeah, because then I'd have to get letters out by the 10th and then it'd have to be in the newspaper the week before, so I'd have to get it to them by the end of February.
I'll make a motion to set the hearing date for annexation and reclass for March 30th at
9:30.
9:30.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I seen that we had drainage claims and warrants.
Yep.
Is there a motion to approve the drainage claims and warrants?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
97 minutes.
Do you want me,
Yeah, I just figure all the minutes, you approve the minutes at the same time.
So there's 6 of those. Minutes.
You can sign those after class if you
Mhm.
want. Yes.
what's that?
You can sign those other ones after class if you want.
We'll sign this one now.
Where you going over?
Sign the warrant so she can go pay bills.
There will be one in there for Beavers that I do need your signature on. That's all.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, I need that one.
Oh,
Chelsea, did we get much? I haven't seen much for traffic. I was not a, are we freeze up too early?
I think they're done, isn't it? Yeah, for us, but
We've still had guys dropping rails.
This is the last one that I have.
I know, it got cold early, it kind of short trapping season a little bit.
Yeah. Is that last one Derek?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was
it
la-
should be up towards the front.
he was laughing on the bottom, so.
Did you sign, did you find it?
yep.
Oh.
Right here.
They turned in the paperwork when they dropped the rails.
And here's the stand ones.
John Henry on that one.
Wouldn't surprise me though, I don't know that we've seen anything more. So, yes, he's still trapping. I think, did he, I think he got done.
I talked to Rob one day and
Here,
I
too.
thought he said he
It's
was
just the
done,
first.
then. Talked to Andrew Hannah this weekend. And he said it was a huge.
Well, I'm signing this one. Show me where that one's at.
Fire and burdens up and.
It's just this.
Huge one, so.
There's nothing more to the numbers than that once usually say.
Really fancy.
Mhm.
And you're on, but let's bring. Something to.
Where's this one at?
Three
It's on the
down
left.
in
Bottom.
Hamilton Street project, so. He hasn't haven't done anything about taking them up there.
Okay, there's that.
Any dynamite. We finding when you're moving, we used to. In our shop. Like put in a box, that's back when you get it.
So the bolts are cut up and you can see exactly where the box used to be bolted.
Interesting. Used to be a joke and cheese.
Keep that pile together.
And this,
I'll
No.
be back.
Yeah.
No, that way, sorry.
Payroll,
Yeah,
almost fifty payroll.
Any motion and a second to approve the payroll? Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. You got anything else for,
no reports, no payroll, no liquor. Addendum for law enforcement.
we have an addendum for the city of Allentown. Is there a motion to approve the addendum for law enforcement for them?
Make a motion for the addendum for Allentown.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
What I've gathered is this resolution is something to do, I think, about every 3 years. So that they verify enough money is in the closure fund. In case, the place gets closed, the recycling center. And the amount didn't go up this time. They're just continuing it basically.
You want me to read this puppy or you guys understand this? You're fine. Okay. Is there a motion to approve resolution 2026-03 for 0029 Citizen Convenience Center Closure Fund?
I'll make that a motion to approve the resolution.
Second that.
I have a motion and a second. We'll do a roll call vote. Smeeby,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Lowert, aye. Motion carries.
And if you're curious, the 0029 is just the name of the fund. Or the account number of the
Oh.
fund.
So I figured. Then we have resolution 2026-04. Be resolved by the Worth County Board of Supervisors, the county engineer or designee be authorized to close Worth County secondary roads as necessary, with the actual dates of closure to be determined by the county engineer or his designee for the year 2026 as follows. For construction, any project as described in the approved Worth County Secondary Road Construction Program for the current fiscal year and approved supplements thereto. For emergency closure of any road for maintenance purposes, any route deemed necessary by the county engineer or his designee. Is there a motion to approve resolution 2026-04?
All motion to approve.
A second.
Motion is second. We'll do a roll call vote. Smeeby,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Lowert, aye.
And that going forward, we'll just do the first meeting of the year. I'll just put it on my list.
Yeah, it makes it simpler. Anything on the building and grounds and maintenance in this building or any of the other buildings?
I did have Steve Hudson here last week, and we looked at that wall upstairs, so he was gonna, let me know, he's trying to, we went up in the attic and looked to see. Trying to figure out why it was doing what it's doing, I'm gonna go up there today, he's thinking it's maybe moisture, like condensation, hot and cold.
Hot and cold.
Cause there's never, it's not a leak, not an active leak, because there's never water anywhere. But you go up in that attic and there's like no insulation up there either.
Is that a hot, cold, or cool space, up cold space, the attic?
I think so, yeah, cause there's nothing, I mean, you walk upstairs, there's windows up there, there's nothing,
Is
just.
there ventilation? Is there any vents?
I would say no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and it's
And the
just on
times
the other
I've
side of
been
that.
creeping up there,
building.
That's probably more of a problem than anything.
Because it's the, yeah, the wall where you're going up the stairs, it's the other side of the stair wall, so if there's
Right.
moisture. you know, hot and cold, just condensation, keeping that brick damp, well, then that's affecting the drywall on the other side. That's what's going on,
So
so,
that's what the brick guy said years ago, you were supposed to cover that stuff anyway.
yeah, so that's what he thinks might be part of the problem, you know. So he was gonna, I gotta check on that, let him know, and then he'll look at doing like maybe just some moisture resistant stuff. Because it's just to fix it so it's not falling. Cause it would be a major overhaul there's gonna be more to it than that, so he could, you know, kind of get it fixed up, so it's not a.
So they can
hazard.
have court.
Yeah, not a hazard.
And we don't wanna dig in here and all of a sudden we gotta dig there, and then we gotta dig there and
Yeah.
dig there.
Yeah, so. But anyways, yeah, so he looked at that, and then he's looked at the windows up there, he said he'd go through those and fix the one that had fallen down.
no.
Yeah, so he said everything up there should be okay, so.
Gotcha. Is Melissa on?
She have something today or something?
I didn't see an email come from her or anything, but. Anything on water or wastewater, AJ?
No, but
Department head discussion. Anybody? Don't all jump at once.
I've got we've got to renew, licensing for the Windows server system there, so they can move from VMware over to the Windows virtualization system, because VMware that we're using now, they got bought and their prices are just going up like crazy, so it probably should have been done like in early 23. So it's not huge, like 25 grand is what it's gonna cost, but I'm getting quotes for that now, so.
Is that just a one time or?
Every 3 years, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, right,
that's a good budget, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah, raise numbers.
Anybody else? Not much on budget, we're working on that. Supervisor comments? I got a comment. We all got an email from that Amy Unselman that was sitting right in the middle there with extension last week.
Yes.
And she wanted contacts for the opioid, I don't know who the contacts is.
As far
Yeah, I
as,
don't either, as far as
The
information.
only one I could figure out was probably have her get a hold of Shannon.
well, yeah,
Well, she's just been using.
she's been using the money.
right,
But I mean,
As far as. where
if she wants to make a request, it would just come to us.
Yeah,
If she wants to make a request for those
I
dollars.
think she was interested in like what qualifies and what.
Yeah, what
don't,
qualifies and
so
what
build that
doesn't.
Into their programming.
I don't have it pulled up here, but that's what she was interested in.
Yeah, and I mean,
What qualifies for and what doesn't.
I would definitely have her, she should get in touch with Shannon, cause there were some programs I think they would work together anyway at the schools, the way it sounded. And then, you know, I don't know, as far as any other programs like through 4-H or anything like that, if there'd be anything that would qualify, I would assume there could be some stuff utilized for that.
I think as long as there's,
Because, you know, they don't, the Northwood School, the Manley School doesn't touch all the kids in town, I mean, and some of the 4-H programs may.
right,
I'm not sure how many kids are in 4-H, you know, from throughout the county, but
I'll send her
Did the
back.
state get money too, or no?
the state got money too,
Oh,
they
yeah.
got a fund, don't they?
I think they.
I don't know what they're doing with it.
Right, well, I'm sure they're rattling,
They got money, we
making
got
us do
money.
all the work.
I'll check with Shannon and make sure it's okay, and then I'll get a hold of her. I'll send her an email that says.
There's probably a website somewhere that kind of talks about it, but I'm not
Mhm.
sure what it is.
And that's what she's looking for.
Yeah,
Cause I know it's pretty well anything that's, I mean, education,
education.
prevention, whatever you wanna call it, as long as it falls under the opioid criteria.
She just wants the guidelines, so she knows,
What, if they
no
can,
use wasting time on stuff that doesn't approve.
I can show you what I got too.
Okay,
I'll email you.
okay.
Is that, I mean, it's just an opioid website, if I
Yeah, but
remember
yeah.
right.
I just seen the email come from her. We had, I think you mentioned it to her, AJ,
yeah,
that it was available, so. Anything for next week's agenda? If there is nothing else, I will take a motion to adjourn.
so move.
So,
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
I.
Aye. We are adjourned.